Hello everyone, welcome. It's Jean with Captain Stitches. And I know this isn't a regular time for me to be doing a video, but guess what I got in the mail before the Ohio State game? But being from Ohio, you know I had to wait until that game was over before I could share this with you. But I received two of the scrap bags from Fat Quarter Shop today. And I am going to open and share those with you. Let's see what is inside of them. First of all, I did weigh them with my trusty scale, and this one actually weighed 12 ounces, which they say that it is supposed to be approximately half a pound. So that's definitely more than a half a pound. And this one weighed 10 ounces. So very good for what they say is going to be in them, because there is more in them than what they said. So let's open and see what we have inside. And it is, of course, a nice bundle of strips, and they are all coordinating. Sorry, holding it down a little far to get the rubber bands off, but they're all coordinating, as I can tell very quickly just by looking at the side. Let's look at this side. You can tell a little better on that side. But let's see, are they all the same width or are they different widths? And some of them do have selvage on them, which is kind of nice because you can tell what fabric line it is from. But let me see what these measure out as, and it looks like, yeah, they are cut from the selvage, not with a fabric. And they are measuring at this is 3 inches actually. Let me make sure down here. Yes, so that, we'll just kind of hang them over my shoulder so you can see them as I go along. And this one actually says on the selvage, let me share that with you, and there's actually 2 of them from this one, and it is Joyful Joyful by Stacy. I always thought that was Stacy West, but that doesn't look like that on there. But anyway, there's 2 of these, so that is a beautiful fabric. This is also, these are all 3. Well, we're getting to, as we get into it, there's going to be some that aren't quite 3 inches, but so far all of these that I'm showing you at first are 3 inches. And I haven't, not counting to see how many there are, but there are several. And then we get down to a narrower one with a little wider piece of the selvage on, but it's still a nice width at 2 inches, not including that selvage. Oh, these are some nice winter fabrics included in this. We have angels on this one. And this one looks like it is going to measure, let me go from the other side here. It is measuring 2.5 inches without that selvage edge on it. These are some pretty fabrics. We have 2 of these, and it measures 3 inches. So 2 of them at 3 inches. Here's one of the ones I previously showed you. There's 2 more of them, and they are 3 inches. But they are all beautiful fabrics and coordinating. There's one at 3 and another one at 2. These are the same. And we have this beautiful mint color here. It looks like it's going to be a 2.5. And it is, whoops, as we drop it, excuse me, we're gonna put some of those that I've showed you already over there. Beautiful mint color. But yes, very, very nice widths on the strips. So we don't even need to measure all of these, because I know there's between 2 inches and 3 inches so far. Oh, there we have a nativity scene. Very nice. Very nice. But we'll possibly count these later. There's 2 of these also. And another one of the angels, but 2 of these, and another colorway that we saw previously. And another colorway of the angels. And here we have another colorway of the wise men on their trip to Bethlehem. Some lovely stars. We could do a nice little Christmas strip quilt out of these. Yeah. Oh, and these 2 are the same, which is actually 3 of them out of this one. Another beautiful one. And more of the angels in another colorway like that. I like that color. And here we have more poinsettias and doves. And there are 2, and they are both the same width on that, the 3 inches. And then the last one in this one is this again in this colorway. So really, really pleased with what's in there. I can definitely see those first ones I had folded on the chair there differently, but I can definitely see a little strippy table runner or wall hanging made out of those very easily. So that was the first bag. Let's see what's included in the second bag. And this was the heavier of the 2. It was the one at, oops, sorry, making a little noise there. The one at 12 inches. I mean, 12 ounces. We hope we got more than 12 inches of fabric in there. Ooh, beautiful colors in this one. Yes, let's see if we can, should have done that before we opened, but you can kind of see the colorway that it's going to be going through there. And this has some butterflies even in it. And that is a 2-inch without the selvage. And you know, that even goes along with the previous ones. Yes, this is called Crystal Morning. I don't know if that's what they all are, but homegrown tomatoes, it says. I'm going to pull a couple of these at a time. We have some beautiful roses. We have some ants. No, those aren't ants. Those are grasshoppers. Grasshoppers, as I show them to you upside down. But those are 3-inch strips as well. Here is another lovely one. A fleur-de-lis pattern. And here we have some daisies. And that's not orange. That's a peachy tone. This one I would call more of an orange, and it looks like there are 2 of them, and they are butterflies as well. Nice size butterflies. Could actually fussy cut a couple of those and use in a slow stitch project. You all know how I love to do my slow stitch projects. And here are 2. The one is wider than the other one. Some pretty little roses on that one. And here we have our grasshoppers again. This time we'll try and hold it up. Well, some of them are upside down and some of them are right side up, I see. So a nice stripe with the grasshoppers on there. And then we have them repeating in a green colorway. Same fabrics as the previous, just in another colorway now. So very nice, very nice. When they say coordinating, yes, they're pretty much basically all from the same fabric line. So easy to make a small scrappy project out of. More of the butterflies. I'm gonna have fun with that one, I can tell. Ooh, and these are, which there's 2 of these, which pretty much has all the colorways so far in that showing up. And here is that lighter mint color again, kind of a mint green. Beautiful, beautiful. But yes, these are nice generous size strips. And there we have it in the grasshoppers. I like this one. This is really nice colors together on that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. A little springy, these for this time of year, but hey, what a great way to close out the summer season, right? And these are both the same colorway, and one is a little wider than the other, but there's 2 of them in this. I haven't come across any that are less than 2 inches wide yet. And beautiful. I love that. Love that. Which that is a nice turquoise one. And you all know how I love turquoise. But there we are with that one. And then we have the darker colorway. And it looks like at the end of this one, we have changed to a different fabric line, but they are going to be coordinating, which this is balloons. Pretty colors on that. And then we have some dots. These are both the same colorway. Hard to get them apart when you're trying to show them quickly. But nice, nice pop of dots on that. Ooh, and here we have umbrellas. Like the umbrellas you will find in a drink. But those are cute. And then we have, of course, this would have to be used just as a pop of color because it is the cakes on cake stands. But of course, we don't quite have a full cake on there, but hey, it would be awesome in a little strip quilt anyway. And then this beautiful, beautiful one as well. But there you have it all. What a great, really, really happy with what comes in those scrap bags. Very well worth the price. Let me check my thing. I don't remember exactly. Oh, they were $14.98 per scrap bag. So yes, very, very, very nice for the price, and nice that they all coordinate and that they are all decent usable size strips. So very, very nice. I'm very pleased with them. We'll put one stack over this shoulder, spread it apart a little, and we'll put the other stack, which we have 2 different seasons included. Isn't that nice? So we have Christmas on this side, and we have kind of spring, the end of summer on this side. But yeah, and they can actually, some of them will, well, I won't want to mix the the winter with the spring, but if it's in a scrappy strip quilt, you would never know the difference, right? Unless you got up close and personal. But so there you have it, what I received in my 2 scrap bags today from Fat Quarter Shop. So hurry up and see if they still have some available so that you can get in on some of the scrap bags from Fat Quarter Shop, because I'm sure you can use them in your stash and make a really cute quilt of some type up quickly out of them. Thank you everyone for watching. Remember that I do have the Facebook group, Friends of Captain Stitches, and the link is always in the description box below and also on the banner of my YouTube channel home page. So be sure and give this a thumbs up, because I know you all really enjoy seeing when we get scrap bags and such from some of the quilt shops, and especially Fat Quarter Shop. So have a great rest of your weekend, everyone, and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow for my week in review. And in the short meantime, remember, I can keep you in stitches. Bye-bye, everyone.